here to Somerville Field, the campus of Gardiner High School, as we get set for high school softball. Beautiful day here. It'll be senior recognition day here for the kids. You see them down all below here as we get set for not only senior recognition for the softball team, but we're also recognizing other athletes here today. Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Munsing. I'm joined here by Owen Munsing. He's doing our producing. Jacoby Davala is doing our scoreboard and graphics for us today. We welcome him into the broadcast. Jacoby doing it for the first time, so he's on a learning curve here. He'll do great. Student here at Gardiner Area High School. As we said, we're getting ready for the senior activities here. We get set to bring you this softball game, but of course, the final home game of the season will be senior recognition. See the players lined up there on the third base side. As we're on just a little bit early to be able to do this, as Nate Stubbett's got to do activities here as well as over at the baseball game later on. We'll have both games here for you today on Munsing Media as we're streaming concurrent games. Keep your fingers crossed. All goes well. Families are gathered here. Be recognizing Abby Cooley, Taryn Nichols, and Maddie Nas here today for softball. But we're also doing track as well, which is a really nice thing. Those track folks don't get a chance to have a home game, so we're able to recognize them here as well today. And we'll go to Nate Stubbett just as soon as Nate is ready to begin the senior recognition activities. And also looks like you've...
Okay, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Gardiner Area High School. Today, we are going to take a few moments to recognize our senior athletes from track and field and from softball. First, I would like to recognize our senior track and field athletes. So if Coach Boudreau and Coach Hersom could please come out and join me. When I call the athlete's name, if the parents and family members could please come out onto the field, we will have the family members and athletes go against the Gardiner softball backdrop and take photos. Those photos will be placed on the Facebook athletics page. You can get them from there if you'd like. So the first track and field athlete that I would like to recognize is Henry Avery. Henry is a 4-year member of the track and field program here at Gardiner. Henry would like to thank Coach Boudreau for always being there for him, and is tied for the best coach ever with Coach Hersom. Henry would also like to thank his mom and dad for going to every meet and being there for him all the time. Henry would also like to thank his fellow seniors and the rest of his team for giving him the best support, especially Michael Pooler and Kyle Duty. He'd also like to send a special thank you to Michael Pooler for being with him for his entire track career. You've been a great friend. Henry's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was at the Mount Ararat meet when he went around clipping clothespins on people. Henry has plans to attend CMCC after high school to study forensic science. Henry is joined today by his mom, dad, grandma, and the whole entire track and field team. The next track and field athlete I would like to recognize is Michael Pooler. Michael is a 4-year member of the track and field program here at Gardiner. Michael would like to thank his parents, Coach Boudreau, Coach Hersom, and his teammates for the constant encouragement and support. Michael's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was being under the lights at the Coney Classic in his first 3 years and cheering on our 4x400 team at the finish line. Michael has plans to attend Quinnipiac University after high school to study psychology on a pre-law track. Michael is joined today by his mom, dad, and grandparents. The next track and field senior I'd like to recognize is Kyle Duty. Kyle is a first-year member of the track and field program here at Gardiner. Kyle would like to thank his parents, friends, family, and coaches for their years of effort and support. Kyle's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was riding home on the bus, or being in the locker room with the team after a big football win. Kyle has plans to attend the University of Maine at Orono after high school to study physics. Kyle is joined today by his mother, Jessica, father, Scott, and his siblings. And the last track and field senior I'd like to recognize is also the first softball senior I'd like to recognize, and that is Taryn Nichols. Taryn is a dual sport athlete for track and field and softball, and has been a member of the track and field program for 4 years and a member of the softball program for 2 years. Taryn would like to thank her mom and dad and brother for supporting her throughout her track and softball careers. Taryn would also like to thank all of her coaches she has had throughout the years, and a special thank you to Taylor Takatsu, who convinced her to play softball her junior year. Taryn's favorite track and field memory was attending the meets with her team, and her favorite softball memory was upsetting Levitt last year. Taryn has plans to attend the University of Southern Maine after high school to major in mechanical engineering. Taryn is joined today by her mom, Allison, dad, Norman, and brother, Ben. The next softball senior I'd like to recognize is Maddie Nas. Maddie is a 4-year member of the softball program here at Gardiner. Maddie would like to thank her friends and family for always supporting her, and also her coaches for their guidance and support. Maddie's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was being on the state championship winning team her freshman year. It gave her the chance to see how a team needs to work together to be successful. Maddie has plans to attend Thomas College after high school to study business management. Maddie is joined today by her mother, Laura, stepdad, Mike, father, Stephen, stepmom, Christy, brother, Alex, and her grandparents. And the last softball senior I'd like to recognize is Abby Cooley. Abby is a 4-year member of the softball program here at Gardiner. Abby would like to thank her family for always supporting her and her coaches for putting their time into the softball program. Abby's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the feeling of winning a state championship. That feeling was like no other. That environment was her favorite memory. Abby has plans to attend Emmanuel College after high school to study nursing. Abby is joined today by her mom, dad, sister, and brother. Once again, thank you to all of our track and field seniors and to all of our softball seniors. And thank you for all your hard work and dedication to your respective programs. Good luck to you today, softball, and good luck in whatever path you choose, and let's have a great game.
So awesome ceremonies here, continuing with some pictures coming up, and we're going to have the national anthem. I believe Marty Niles is going to sing the anthem. Nate, can you?
Sir?
Perfect. Yeah, we're working on getting the audio back up and set to go. Maddie Niles, one of the seniors recognized for softball, will sing the national anthem here.
First, we're introducing.
First, we're going to do some introductions.
Good afternoon. My name is Maddie Noss. On behalf of Abby Cooley and Tara Nichols, the senior class welcomes you to Gardiner Area High School and our Youth and Senior Day celebrations. First off, I would like to thank Lincoln Academy for your willingness to participate in today's event. Secondly, I would like to thank all the parents and coaches for their years of support. Today marks a special day each year where we celebrate our upcoming youth with our outgoing seniors. I'm proud to be a Lady Tiger, and I hope each young lady running on the field today gets to have the same experience when they become seniors. Now let's kick off our day. First off, we have our youngest group, the T-ball team, coached by Mark Ferreira. Next, we have our 8U teams, Hanley Law, coached by Jackie McDonough.
See if we can give a look at some of those teams. They're kind of in behind the players there, as we'll have to shoot over the team there a little bit. Give me a wide view. There we go. You know, the youth players.
Next, we have McGilvery's Plumbing Services, coached by Christy McKenzie. And then we have Atlantic Coast Paper, coached by Jason Griffiths. And now for our 10U teams, Elliott Office Products, coached by Eric Ham. Chadbourne Trucking, coached by Justin Chadbourne. And Chasen Construction, coached by Jamie Simpson. And last, we have our 12U teams, McGee Construction, coached by Alicia Black, and Gardiner Federal Credit Union, coached by Andrea Donovan. One more special announcement, the Lady Tigers would also like to wish a happy 10th birthday to Mariah McNeil. And I would like to thank all of our sponsors for our sports teams. The generosity allows the Boys and Girls Club of Kennebec Valley to support over 100 softball players each year. Now can we have all the youth players right to the back of the backstop, please? I'm coming back to for the anthem. I'm just going to unhook this. Or do you want me to just leave it? Do you want me to leave this or unhook it? Because I have to go take a picture and then sing.
Where are you going to sing?
The anthem. Where? Like right here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, do you want me to unhook it?
No, that's okay. So youth picture with all the players, and this is how you develop culture in a program. Getting a look from the backstop camera. That'll be utilized for our balls and strikes. And now we're going to get the national anthem.
Now if you would all rise and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we
Well, beautiful there by Maddie. Fantastic job. Could you unplug both those? And awesome. We're just going to get untangled here. And good. So we're able to mic that up, and I'm certainly glad we did. They'll remove that device before we get set to play ball. So great pregame activities here. I can. So why don't we take a quick break? I've got to untangle some cables here. We'll take the quick break. We'll come back after this.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Stats today. Seen the home plate meeting as we get set for first pitch here. Won't be too bad. A little after 4 o'clock. Beautiful day here. 79 degrees, a little bit of a breeze. Beautiful day for softball. Take a little bit of look at these two teams. Lincoln Academy. The Eagles, they come in at 5-8 on the season. And the Tigers come in at 4-8. And these two teams will play back-to-back games today and tomorrow. Rather unusual setup in the schedule. You get a home and away setup like this. Oh, and I've got to go and adjust the camera here. It's off center. The kids must have hit the fence when they were all over there taking pictures. So just bear with us here a little bit. Okay, excuse that, folks. We're a little short-handed today as we wanted to be able to do both senior games, so we're set up down at baseball as well. And Facebook will only carry one game, and it's carrying this game today, the softball game. So baseball will be on munsingmediasports.com. So if you've tuned in looking for baseball, go to www.munsingmediasports.com. Of course, they're also on Boxcast and several other places, YouTube on Robert Munsing on YouTube. So we're out and about everywhere. But one of the things is Facebook will only carry one game, and when we do concurrent games, that's kind of a problem. Sophia Maroney will be in the circle today for the Tigers. Let's see, I'm going to adjust that a little bit more. So we'll get set to play softball. Braun Coffin, the shortstop, will lead it off for Lincoln Academy. Sophia Maroney. Zoe Epperson, the catcher for the Tigers. Right down to third before we could switch the camera. Cheyenne Goodman with the catch. One up, one out. Lily Pinkham steps in. Down, ball one. Goodman at third, Takatsu at short, Chasen at second, Prue at first base, the infield for the Tigers. We told you Epperson catching Maroney. Nichols, Cooley, and Sullivan Brennan left to right in the outfield for the Tigers. That's in for a strike, 1-1. One out, just underway. Lily Pinkham, second batter in the lineup here for the Eagles. Pops it up. Third base side. Goodman's got a busy day started. Line drive out. Pop up. 2 outs. Olivia Ball will step in. Ball pitching today. Looking to get something going here for the Eagles. Maroney looking for a 1-2-3 inning. That's fly to left. And that's going to drop in. Did we lose control, Owen? So we're going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher. It's back. Owen fixed it. Good job, O. Just the two of us here today, so an adventure when things go a little goofy. Normally we got Chris and others to run around and do stuff for us. So Lily Larrabee will step in. Pinch runner at, courtesy runner at first base. Larrabee is the center fielder, so 2 outs, runner at first for the Eagles. That's up high. Ball one. Beautiful day for softball, 80 degrees, just a whisper of a wind. That's up high. 2-0. Sun shining directly on us. I've got sunscreen on. You get your sunscreen on, O? Won't matter for me. Roney behind in the count. 3 balls now. Let's see if Labrie is in a take situation. Labrie, as we said, the center fielder, hitting in the 4 spot. Head coach Mike Ward leading the Lincoln Academy Eagles. That's a swing and a miss. Three and one. Maroney taking her time. Now she's ready to fire. She will. Nubbed off. Foul. So Maroney's worked all the way back. Count 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. If you tuned in looking for baseball on Facebook and you're seeing softball and say, where's my game? MunsingMediaSports.com has both games. Facebook will only play one, and since softball started first with the introductions, it came on. So that's the deal there. Very frustrating to me, too. An unnecessary throw. They might have a play at third base, and they won't. That was ball 4. No need for a throw there. So runners on the corners now. Clear Ward will come up. Labrie, the runner at first. Leanne Lord, the courtesy runner, down at third base. Maroney had 2 quick outs. Now a threat here for Lincoln Academy. The fake bunt, and they want to steal second, and they will. So runners move up. Second and third, mini threat here with 2 outs. Pitch was a strike to Claire Ward. Claire playing left field today. Maroney. Up a strike. That's the center field. That'll fall for a base hit. And that will score 2 runs for the Eagles. So the 2-out single after 2 quick outs. The reach on an error. The base hit. The walk, I'm sorry. Let the runner get to third base. So 2-0. Quickly here for the Eagles. This is Grace Ward. Ground ball to third. Goodwin up with it. Goodman over to first base, and that will do it. But Lincoln Academy strikes for 2 runs after 2 outs. They'll take a 2-0 lead. You're watching high school softball on Munsing Media.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
Boss is here. As we said, in the circle, Olivia Ball. Lily Pinkham behind the dish. Glad you could join us for softball and baseball today, both senior games. They'll start the baseball game a little later as Nate Stubbett recognized the track seniors as well as the softball seniors here. Baseball's doing baseball seniors. They've got, I think, 8 seniors down there at baseball, as well as, I think, tennis seniors. That's how they're working that out. Brinley chasing the second baseman will step in. 2-0. The Eagles. Ball in the circle. She's ready. Chasing the second baseman for the Tigers. Takes ball 1. Brinley's had a good season for the Tigers. Multi-sport athlete. Excels in all 3 sports. She'll take ball 2. She's got a good eye, good person to get on base as she runs really well. Lily Pinkham checking with Coach Mike Ward over in the dugout here to get on the same page for the signs. So now they're set. 2 balls. Ball rocks and fires. Ball 3. Takatsu on deck for the Tigers. And 4 straight balls. So speed on the bases for the Tigers. Takatsu comes up. Likely going to be selective here as she's seen Burnley chasing get 4 straight balls. Probably want to take a strike here and make ball come into you. As we said, teams come in pretty close records, 5-8 for Lincoln Academy, 4-8 for the Tigers. Chasing off on the pitch into second base. Ball gets through, she scampers back. So chasing in scoring position. Takatsu faked the bunt, took a ball. So 5 straight balls by Ball. Olivia trying to find her release point. She'll rock and fire. Pulls in strike 1. Takatsu, the shortstop here for the Tigers. She'll take high, 2-1. As we said, these teams matching up today and tomorrow. Tigers will head to Lincoln Academy tomorrow. Ground ball to short. And that'll get through. And Chasen will scamper home with the first one. Takatsu all the way with a lot of room to third base. So Tigers get 1 back. Takatsu, you see right there. I won't give you the picture here. She's at third base. Zoe Epperson, the catcher, steps in. Tying run, 60 feet away for the Tigers. Nobody out. Pull it in, strike 1. Up high. I'm also doing the producing today, so I may be a little slow on the trigger to switch the cameras. That's up high. So Ball struggles with her control. Walk Chasen, who stole second, came in on the error. Throwing error, and Takatsu ended up all the way on third base where she is now. That's up high. Three and one's the count. Ball rocks, fires up high. Ball 4. Epperson will take the walk. Sets the Tigers up first and third. And she's going to go to second. Here comes the play at the plate. The slide, and she's safe. Takatsu came in on the delayed steal. So the Tigers catch him napping a little bit, seeing it right here. Epperson took right off, never stopped at first. Ball with the throw to second base, and then the throw back home. You can see Takatsu got in. Coach Mike Ward out to say she really didn't slide. Well, she did go down. So he's looking for a call here. But the end result is we're tied at 2. Epperson back down, went to second base on that action when the play came to play. Nichols is the batter, the left fielder. and we'll get set to play. So 2-2. Tigers being aggressive on the bases, as you saw. Good speed there with down from third base. Takatsu. Not sure what the first pitch was. Nichols looking to drive a run in here. She'll pop it up. Second baseman under it. And Starbird will put it away. First out of the inning, and Epperson stays at second base. So 1 out. Score tied, 2-2. Looks like we might have one of those back and forth adventures. Abby Cooley steps in to throw to third. And in safely on the steal. Epperson. So Tigers very aggressive on the bases today. Abby Cooley, one of the seniors recognized in the pregame. She'll take high. Abby, the center fielder for the Tigers. So last game we did, Abby, some great catches we've seen from her, particularly when we were playing in the Mud Bowl that day. She'll take high. Ball trying to find that release point. 3-0 to Cooley. Tigers have tied it at 2. 1 out. Epperson the runner at third. And Cooley will take the walk. And last time Tigers went right around. They're going to defense it this time. And Lincoln Academy ready for that one that time. Zoe Sullivan-Brennan, the right fielder, will step in with a first and third situation, 1 out. Look for Cooley with her wheels to get the motor scooter ready to roll to second base. She won't go there. Maybe setting up a delay type steal. That was ball 1. Coach Givo with a series of signs to Sullivan-Brennan, and the runners on base. It's Epperson at third, Cooley at first. In for strike. And no throw to second base, just went back to the pitcher, and they'll live with that. Well, that was a strike. Call strike. Inside corner at the knees. 1-2. Popped up on the infield. Looking up into a tough sky there was Musial, and she was able to put it away. 2 outs. Layla Musial, the third baseman. Cheyenne Goodman, third baseman, steps in, takes ball 1. Tigers 2 in scoring position. 2 outs. Runners off on contact. Cooley with good wheels at second. Should be able to score on any base hit. She'll be off on contact. Ground ball to second base. Plenty of time up and over there. Starbird over to Grace Ward for the out. But Tigers, they'll tie it. We're played 1. Looks like we're going to have a corker. 2-2.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
Do you know that your current annuity might not be the best fit anymore? In today's markets, there are new options that could offer greater flexibility, higher growth potential, and even enhanced benefits that can be specifically tailored to your needs. Upgrading your annuity doesn't just mean better rates. It's an opportunity to explore these new innovative options designed to help you get more out of your investment. Don't settle for outdated terms. Contact us today to learn how upgrading your annuity can open the door to better opportunities in your retirement.
Two. Beautiful day for softball. These two teams back at it tomorrow. Baseball as well. We'll travel down. If you're looking for baseball, you said, oh, I know they're going to be on Facebook. Well, Facebook's only going to play one game, so the other game's on MunseyMediaSports.com. Might have to fish around a little bit. I'm not sure where it is on there. I don't really have time to look, as just Owen and me here today doing the production here. Jacoby's in to do the scoreboard for us. I sent Owen to put some sunscreen on himself, so we'll wait till he gets back here. We might not be able to shift the camera. Hopefully we'll get a couple of pictures in maybe. Bright sun here today. Maroney, ball one. Layla Musial, the third baseman, steps in. Oh, he's back. Call strike, top of the zone. 1-1. Maroney, the junior hurler for the Tigers. Both pitchers this year underclassmen. Foul back. Shaking, rattling, rolling our camera. Well, we missed Donna Stebbins here today. Donna, I was looking around and wasn't here, and she's watching online. Cheering out in the peanut gallery today online. Wrote a nice piece recognizing this year's senior class. Fouled off. I want to thank Gary Verhill, Dick Clayton, Chris Wheeler over doing baseball for us. Bill Hasty on our camera over there. Owen and I doing here. Had to split the team up, be able to bring you both games. So glad we could do that for the seniors here. I think this is the first time we've done this. And that's thanks to all the fine folks that made donations here. We've upped our equipment so we can do two games like this. Usual take low. 2-2's the count. Top half of the second inning. We're at the Somerville Softball Complex on the campus of Gardiner High School. Munson Media brings you high school sports. Gardiner package. Fouled off right side. Ball will come back in. A lot of room there on the right side, as you saw on the play that Molly Takatsu was able to go all the way to third base on a throwing error. Oodles of room out there. Maroney's got the sign from Epperson. She's into the windup and the pitch. And that'll go down to third base. Goodman with the throw to first. And retires the side. Sorry, didn't get to switch the camera. Hit it, but didn't switch. Didn't hit it hard enough. As we said, I'm doing play-by-play production and did 2 setups today. Been out in the sun. Tough day for an old guy. Had to climb up on the dugout, too. Got to get off chores. I'll have to have you people write a note to Beth. Please excuse Ron from chores. He's not going to be able to move tomorrow. That was poured in, strike one. LaFernray, the batter, fouls it off. Breeze, the right fielder today. Where's number 5? LaFernray's got to protect here. Maroney up in the count. The pitch, ground ball to first. And that gets through a fair ball. That'll be extra bases. Throw to third, not in time, and that gets by. And no advance there at third. So as we said, lots of room out there. And run all the way to third. So this will bring up Amelia Stabbird. Stabbird, the second baseman. So we get one out, runner at third base. Stabbird looking to untie this game. Fakes the bunt. She does bunt, lays it down. Goodman with it, can't make a play. That'll go for a bunt single. Well, Goodman was in to get it quickly, couldn't find the handle on it. And this will turn the lineup over. As Braun Coffin, the shortstop, steps in, runs at the corners. One out, tie game, top of the second. Maroney, fake bunt, and throw back to the pitcher, and they'll give up second base. So move the runners both in scoring position. As we said, top of the order here. Top of the second inning. Lincoln Academy threatening, one out. Infield back in the middle and at the corners. Little change there, it's a ball. Coffin, the leadoff batter. To second. That's going to squirt through, and that'll score 2 runs. So it wasn't hit that hard, but found a hole. So Zoe Epperson is called a Summit. Coach G wrote down the ladies, let's step up the D. It's 4-2, Lincoln Academy. One out, Coffin the runner at first. Lily Pinkham, the catcher, steps in here for Lincoln Academy. Coffin the runner at first, still only one out. Throw to second base, and then safely with the steal. Good wheels, Coffin down to second base. She puts herself in scoring position. So both teams have been running today. Foul ball. It's Coffin at second. Lily Pinkham, the catcher, in at the plate. Pulled in for a strike. 1-2. Maroney looking for a punch out here. Up high. Coughing off aggressively. Epperson will look her back. So good job by Epperson coming out and eyeballing the runner back to second base. 2-2's the count. Popped up. Takatsu under it. She'll haul it in for the second out of the inning. So pair of runs so far in each of the first 2 innings. Olivia Ball, the pitcher, will step in, looking to help her own cause. Maroney. That's fouled off, out of play. One strike. One strike. That's pulled in. Play down to third. And she's in safely. Coffin was off. Now she can score on a wild pitch. Not a lot of room here at Gardiner on wild pitches. Maroney ahead in the count. Maroney like to get a punch out here and get her mates back at the bat rack. She'll fire. Takes a little off. Ground ball third. And over to first, and that will do it. But 2 runs in here for Lincoln Academy. They lead it after 1.5 innings, 4-2. We'll take a break. We're back. We'll have more here from Somerville Field when we come back after these messages.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Our friends at CB Matson Incorporated, they've been providing housing here in the state of Maine since 1959, and they've done a lot of good things for a lot of people, made affordable housing a reality for many, many, many here statewide. So CB Matson continues to do that. More information on their Facebook page if you'd like to know how to apply for any of their housing units. CB Matson Incorporated, we thank them. So Tigers answered the challenge after 2 runs in the first inning. Well, 2 more here by Lincoln Academy, and Tigers will look to answer again. Sophia Maroney, the pitcher, will step in, leading off here for the Tigers. Sun-baked Somerville Field. Nice crowd here. Of course, it was senior day activities, and also for the wonderful track athletes. And it would be nice if we could get those track kids home meet sometime. Fouled off by Maroney. Good cut on that. The current track at Hoke Field not up to current standards, so they can't host a home meet. They haven't had a home meet in years and years and years and years. Ball inside, 1-1. Bring our scoreboard back up. Jacoby doing that for us today. That's a shortstop. And the throw to first base is out. Bang, bang play at first base. Coffin over to Ward. Maddie Nas will step in. Maddie is the designated player hitting today on Senior Day. Did a beautiful rendition of the national anthem for us pregame. Did a lot of great announcing as well pregame. And on the inside corner, called strike. And one to the backstop. 2-1 the count. Two and two now. One out, nobody on. 4-2. Bottom half of the second. If you're looking for baseball, it's on munsingmediasports.com. Maddie's worked the count full. Fouled off, staying alive. So Maddie's grandfather, Martin Nas, the great band director here when I first came to town, to Tiger Town, 50 years or so ago, and coached her dad, Steve, in football. Maddie works a walk, so she'll be on first base with one out. Turns the order to the top. Brindley chasing the second baseman, steps in. She walked her first time up, stole second, scored a run. Big gap out in right center field for Brindley. If she can hit that gap, she'll have extra bases. That's up high. Throw back. Nas back with a dive over at first. Olivia Ball has struggled with her control some here in this game. Check swing. Surprised they didn't check with the base umpire, see if it was checked or not, but no request for that, so it'll be a ball. Could have gone either way, I think. One out. That's up high. So Brindley, not sure she's seen a strike yet. 2 at-bats. She'll get a strike there and foul it back. Rattled our camera back there a little bit, but we're probably going to live with that. As I said, we don't. Usually Chris Wheeler's doing, but he'll be able to run around and do everything like that. But just Owen and I and Jacoby here today. Full count. One out. Now's the runner at first. So down on strikes. Inside corner. Call strike 3. Good pitch there by Olivia Ball. Takatsu will come up. She reached on an error her first time up. Scored a run. Ball 1. 2-0 now. Takatsu in the driver's seat up in the count. Going to get a mound visit here. See Owen gets on that shot here for us. We've got a unmanned camera up on the dugout. Owen's able to control that like a video game. Letting this conference go a little bit here. Now they'll break it up. Nice crowd down here today watching the ball game. See Steve McGee in behind us. Watching his granddaughter, McGee Construction, one of our great sponsors here. We thank them. That's up high. Now it's a runner at first base. 2 outs. Pull it in the inside corner. Down low. Ball 4. Bring up Zoe Epperson, the catcher for the Tigers. See Takatsu at first base. Nas at second base now. See some of the crowd ringing the field. Out along the right field line. We said beautiful day for softball. Ball 1 to Epperson. Tigers looking to fight back. They're down 4-2. Lincoln Academy 2 runs in the first. Tigers tied in the first. Top half of the second, 2. Tigers looking to get something going. That's upstairs to Epperson, 2-0. Karen Nichols on deck. Epperson feigning a bunt. Now she pulls it back. Ball with the pitch on the corner, 2-1. Foul back. That'll even the count at 2-2. Ball trying to get the shutdown inning after her mates gave her 4-2 win, a 4-2 lead, 3-2. Pitcher decision here. Runners will be off. Contact should score a run. Takatsu with good wheels at first base as well. Ball 4 high. So that'll load them up for Taryn Nichols. Taryn, one of the seniors. And valedictorian for the class of 2025. What an honor. You'll be able to see her speech, and all the kids' speeches from Class Day and graduation on Muncie Medias will carry both those live. Ball 1. We'll get some more information about that coming up this weekend. We'll get set for Senior Week coming up next week. Graduation's about a week later this year. Normally it would be about this weekend, but a little later this year. Call strike at the top of the zone, 1-1. Bases loaded. Base hit should score a couple. You got Nas at third. She's 60 feet away. Takatsu at second with good wheels. That's inside. Moved her back off the plate. 2 outs. Nichols ahead in the count, 2-1. And that'll go to third base for the third out of the inning. So Tigers threaten but do not score. We're played 4-2, Lincoln Academy.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
And just checking the back end of things. See how give you an update from baseball. There's a crew over there doing that. Tigers are up 3-1 in baseball. Gary Verhill, Dick Layton doing that game. Chris Wheeler, the production. Bill Hasty on our camera over there. Tigers having a good, solid season in baseball as well. Saw them last week. We're probably at the stage now where we'll start looking at playoff games. See what the teams come up with. Likely it's softball is going to be on the road for anything in playoffs. Baseball might grab a home prelim game. So we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow night we'll have the senior recognition for girls lacrosse on Munson Media. So we're hitting all the senior games this week. Up high, ball one. Lily LeBrie is the batter. LeBrie, the center fielder for Lincoln Academy. Maroney, rocks and fires. Popped up. And Takatsu will make the play, and one up, one down. So we got a combination of pollen and dust covering everything. Where we are here, we right down feet away from the field, so wind's blowing right in on us. So we're getting dust and pollen and all kinds of stuff. But we're here, and we're happy to be here. Left field foul. Claire Ward is the batter, clears the left fielder. And Coach Mike Ward getting us a lineup. They got here a little late. He apologized, said they got a late start. Everybody's having busing issues. It's hard to find travel buses, but was able to help us out. Sent the roster in last night, so we thank them for that. That's put in for a strike. So 2 strikes here on Claire Ward. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the third. Grounded foul. I want to thank the umpires that we've seen so far this year, too. A lot of them have been at this a long time, and they continue to go, and we're going to need a crew of young umpires. So if you have any inclination, they offer classes and things of that, so we've got to replenish the stocks, just not on softball, but across all sports here, so these kids can continue to enjoy their games. That's up high on the change of speed. Top of the third, Lincoln Academy leads over the Tigers 4-2. Sophia Maroney all the way so far for the Tigers. Pulls in a strike 3 swing. And 2 down. Grace Ward will step in. Grace, the first baseman. Maroney looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Ground ball to third. And that'll get through. And a 2-out base runner with Ward. And Layla Musial, the third baseman, will step in. Lincoln Academy has been active on the bases today. Let's see what they want to do here. You know, you had 2 outs, nobody on, and Maroney should be out of this. Tigers defense has not been tip-top today. Ball 1. Musial trying to keep it alive with 2 outs. To first. It's going to be into right field, and the backup and staying with it and making the play was Brindley Chasen. What a play by Brindley there. In behind as that one got down quickly down to first base, and I'm not sure if Abby Prue got a piece of that. Let's take a look at it on the replay. I'm going to see it come off the bat here. Scalded down to first. And it got in behind, but look at Brindley right there where she should be. Backing the play up, makes the play, actually saves a run right there. Brindley Chasen with a good play at second base for the Tigers. So we'll move to the bottom half of the third inning. The score, Lincoln Academy 4, Gardiner Tigers 2.
Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Go Ball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest-running AAU programs. Go Ball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to offer both by providing experienced, successful coaches. Many have achieved all-conference status and state recognition, including 1,000-point scorers and McDonald's All-Stars. If you're interested in more information about Go Ball Basketball, find us on Facebook.
To get this thing even up, they trail at 4-2. Be Abby Cooley to lead off here for the Tigers. Bottom of the third. Fouled back. Tigers are up in baseball 3-2 over Lincoln Academy. Cooley thought it was inside. She jumped out of the way so she wouldn't be kneecapped and called strike. That's a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Abby Cooley. Ground ball down third baseline, foul. Count stays 1-2. Up high. Cooley's worked the count full. I'm sorry, 2-2, not 3-2. 2-2. Abby, one of the seniors recognized. She's headed to Emmanuel College. She'll be joining her sister, Lainey, down in the big city. There'll be a couple of city girls. Great kids. Lainey last year's valedictorian, so softball's had back-to-back valedictorians. Up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Abby. Brings up Zoe Sullivan-Brennan, the right fielder. Popped up. And that'll be out of play. Right up on the dugout with our cameras. So strike one. Cooley was off with that, so let's see if they want to duplicate that. Abby with terrific speed. That's down low. Throw to second, not in time. There's no way at all you're going to get the speedy Cooley. Pinkham did a good job. She blocked the ball, but not able to make that play. So the runner moves up to second base. Nobody out. Tigers trailing 4-2 in the bottom half of the third inning from Somerville Field. Down to third, and third baseman playing in. That was dangerous, but coming over very quickly was Coffin, the shortstop, to make the play for the first out of the inning. Musial was playing in, anticipating bunt, and Coffin, with her speed, able to come over and make the play. So one out, Cooley at second. Cheyenne Goodman, the third baseman, takes high ball one. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. Cooley dances off second, scampers back. Ball fires to bunt, foul. So 2 strikes now. Goodman will be swinging away. Not at that high one. Should get the count evened up. Cooley, the runner at second, 1 out. Maroney on deck for the Tigers. Swing and a miss on a good pitch down and in. Swinging, strike 3. So that'll bring Sophia Maroney up. The pitcher. Cooley, the runner at second base, she'll be off on contact. To second base. And right into the glove of Amelia Stabbard for the third out of the inning. So Tigers get the runner to second. They don't score. We're played 3, 4-2. Lincoln Academy in the lead here. We'll come back. Top half of the fourth inning when we come back after these messages.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as prearranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Leads off. She's the right fielder. Against Sophia Maroney. Wind picking up here. Probably hear it in our headsets. Down low, ball one. The pitch. Popped out. One up, one down. Amelia Starbird, the second baseman, steps in here for Eagles. One up, one down. Here in the top half of the fourth inning. Maroney all the way so far in the circle for the Tigers. Both pitches all the way. Olivia Ball for the Eagles. Swing and a miss. Good location that time by Maroney. 1-1. Tomorrow night, the third of our senior games, girls lacrosse. They take on Bangor. Swing and a miss. That's a 6 o'clock start so that the parents can get there for senior night. JV game will be before that. We'll be on the air in time for the senior activities, probably by about 5:45. Foul back. One and two. Starbird looking to get on with one out. Chop that one foul. Shirt sleeve crowd here. It's good to see. Boy, it's been a spring. Just last week, even over the weekend, I was following my granddaughter over to New Hampshire for ball, and we dressed and went to Parker's again. Nice day today. Ground ball third. Deflected. Throw to first won't be in time. So Starbird at first with one out. Coach Rangiero wants to have a conference here. As we said, once again this year, we will be covering for the class of 2025. Class Day activities. Owen will join me over there for that, as well as graduation Class Day activities. A week from Thursday, and they start first thing in the morning. We'll be on the air by about 7:45 for the start of Class Day.
And then Saturday, graduation from the Augusta Civic Center. They will be on for that as well. Pleased that the class once again has asked us to do those events for them. We've been doing Gardiner Area High School Class Day and senior videos and many other things since 1994 is when we started doing these things. Of course, we weren't streaming in 1994, but we were covering the senior class and putting together videos for them. Had a few years off every now and again when I retired. And came back and picked it back up. And when did I come back? 2012. Runner at first, 1-0. That's up high. I don't think Coach Giro was so concerned with Maroney when he came out. I think he wanted the infielders to get on their toes a little bit, play a little bit better behind Sophia. Swing and a miss. I think the old adage is try to make every typical play, and you usually will make a couple of extraordinary plays, as we've seen the Tigers do in the games we've covered. But make that typical play every time. It goes a long ways towards winning ball games for you. Give teams extra outs. That's what happened in the two-run second inning. Tigers misplayed a few. Led to the 2 runs, and that's the difference in the game, 4-2. We're in the top of the 4th. Starbird on first base. That's now low. Epperson, good job there, but it's ball 4. So runners now first and second, 1-0. Lily Pinkham, the catcher, steps in. Pinkham, the second batter in the order, so they rolled the order over. Coffin, the runner at first. Starbird at second. 1 out. Pull foul. Way out in front of that one was Pinkham. She's got 1 strike. So again, we try to keep innovating. 2 games going out here today, baseball and softball. Typically we do one or the other, but wanted to honor all the seniors this year, particularly where they're doing the other kids as well. That's going to be to center field, and that will fall in for a base hit. Around third is Starbird. She's going to score. And a single for Lily Pinkham. Coffin scoots over to third, so runners at the corners. As the Eagles continue to threaten this inning, they lead it 5-2 now. Olivia Ball, the pitcher, steps in. He's looking to help her cause. Runners at the corners. Got to think that there'll be a steal a second here. They'll take a strike and steal it. As Pinkham scoots into second. So now 2 runners in scoring position for the pitcher Ball. 4th inning, Tigers in at the corners, and middle infield is still back. That's going to bounce off, and that'll score a run as Coffin scampers in from third. Make it 6-2. That was a tough one for Epperson, as it was not right at her. She dropped down, but it was well into the right-hander's batter's box, and so we had to go off her and couldn't square it up, being so far inside. So Pinkham's down at third. Ball the batter.
up in the count. Right side, and Sullivan running. Couldn't get that one. As we said, a lot of room out there, and no way that was anything other than going to be a foul ball right off the bat. Picking the runner at third. Tigers playing back, concede the run. Fourth inning, down 4. Up high. Not sure the Tigers can afford to give another run here. Counts 2-2. That's going to be a base hit. Left field. Coffin will come in to score. That rolls to the fence in the gap. And in the second, ball with a double. So she helps her own cause, makes it 7-2. So Leanne Lord will come in as the courtesy runner for the pitcher. Saw her do that earlier when ball reached. Coach Giro out to meet here. Not sure if he's thinking we might get a pitching change, and we will. Molly Takatsu will come in to pitch. Well, we'll take this opportunity. We'll take a break. Molly will go through her warm-up pitches. We'll come back and we'll pick up action here in the fourth inning when we come back after this.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair. Lily's the center fielder today. Takatsu lost the grip on that one. 1-1. 7-2. Eagles soaring here today above beautiful Somerville Field. Ground ball up the middle, over to first. Good play there by Maroney. Maroney and Takatsu switching positions. Sophia plays through it very nicely. Gets a second out of the inning. So Takatsu trying to get out without any further trouble. She'll face Claire Ward. Claire, the left fielder. 2 outs. Tigers able to play back. Ball 1. Takatsu on the rock in the fire. Left field. And Nichols will put it away for the out. And Takatsu comes in, does a really good job of getting out of danger, keeping it right where it was. 7-2. Tigers with some work to do. We'll see how they do in the bottom half of the fourth inning when we rejoin you here from Somerville Field after this.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a 3rd year.
And I have great friends at Central Maine Community College. I hit the wrong CM ad. I have a short one. I played the long one. Maddie Nas up. Take strike one. Ball. 1-1. Maddie reached base for first time up. Top of the order, Brindley chasing. Waits on deck for the Tigers in the 4th. Fouled off. Call strike 3. Good pitch by Ball right on the inside part of the plate. 1 out for Brindley chasing. Brindley second baseman for the Tigers. Olivia Ball seems to have found her zone, her release point. A beautiful pitch there, low and inside. Ground ball to third. Up and over to first base. Musial with the throw. Ward with the good stretch at first base. Pitch into contact is Ball, and she gets a good defensive play on a hard hit ball. Musial came right up gunning, able to throw out the speedy Brindley chasing. Second out of the inning. Molly Takatsu steps in. Molly now pitching. Came in from shortstop. It's up high. Tigers scored their 2 runs in the first inning. Ball has shut them down since. Her teammates giving her 7 runs to work with. Check swing did not go. Takatsu up in the count, 2-0. On the corner inside for a strike. Jacoby Davila doing our scoreboard here today. Owen Munson recruited him out of the halls of Gardiner High School. His second base. Takatsu down quickly, but that ball hit quickly, and Starbird up with it over to Ward. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. So now we'll hear from our friends at Central Maine Community College. Just tremendous opportunity for kids to head down there and get yourself one of these into some of these great programs. I heard during the pregame announcements, one of our kids is heading down there. I'm not sure which one of the three seniors. Do you remember who it was, Owen? Was it Maddie, or might have been Maddie now? It's not.
The goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
So I think it's maybe one of the track kids that was mentioned as going to Central Maine Community College. I know we heard it during the pregame. That's a nice ceremony that they did there. And good idea to honor those track kids as well as over at baseball. And that'll be taken by Prue at first base by herself for 1 out. Yeah, so they did the track kids here at softball, the senior track kids. And they were doing the senior tennis kids over at baseball today, along with, of course, the baseball players. This is Layla Musial, the third baseman. It's a shot. Maroney up with it. She'll gun over to first base in plenty of time, and Takatsu's got 2 up, 2 down. So Molly's come in throwing strikes, pitching to contact. Kids making the plays. We thank you for tuning in today. I know a lot of the folks will go back and watch it afterwards, particularly with the nice job that he did on the senior activities. A bunt, that's an offer, and that's a strike. Lafreniere, the right fielder. Looking to get something going with 2 outs. Tigers will be aware of that bunt. Didn't offer, 1-1. Tomorrow night, senior recognition, girls lacrosse, and then next week on the 4th, we'll have boys lacrosse. That's looped out to center field and will fall in. Nothing Abby Cooley could do out there to get that one. That was just a tweener. Perfect spot. Brings up Amelia Stabbard, the second baseman. She's got a run scored last time. Swing and a miss. Lafreniere at first base, 2 outs. Stabbard wants to step out there and got to check to see his catalog that they got on their show. Now she's going to flip over to the left side. She's must have got a message from God or something. They get the wristbands and stuff like that, so whatever the message was, I thought it might have been divine intervention, going to switch over to the left side, but Throw to second base. And they got her at second. What a throw there by Epperson. Gunned her out at second base. So Tigers stepping up the D here in the last couple innings. They'll come to bat with some work to do. They trail it 7-2 as we'll come back to the bottom half of the fifth inning. But first, we'll pause. We'll hear from some of our great sponsors here. We don't do this without the support of all our local sponsors, and we certainly thank them for doing this. And a lot of them are former players of mine, like Clyde Fowler here, who's been very active, supports us not only for Gardiner but for Halldale as well. And you know, if you need some roofing needs done or outside construction, Fowler's Roofing and Construction, they're your place.
Fowler's Roofing. Our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
And will come up after throwing that runner out at second base. So he steps in as leadoff batter here in the fifth. Baseball's got a good one going. 1-run game over at baseball in the fourth inning. 4-3. 4-3 or 3-2. Hard for me to see my phone with the sun glaring on it, but a 1-run game over at baseball, so a couple of good games. Here's the bunt. Throw to first base will be wide, and that's going to roll the fence. Epperson around second. She'll come into third and hold up there. So Epperson on the bunt. She'll get a bunt single on that. And then a two-base throwing error moves her to third base. So Tigers, little small ball works there. Bring up Taryn Nichols. So Tigers with something cooking here. They've got some work to do. Pulled in, strike one. As we said, Taryn valedictorian. Congratulations to her and her family. A two-sport athlete this spring. Ground ball, right side. That's going to score Epperson. Throw to first base. Run comes in. Makes it 7-3. So Taryn with an RBI on senior day brings up senior Abby Cooley. Here's the bunt. And good play at third base coming in was Musial to make the good, strong throw to first base and get the speedy Cooley. So 2 outs now. Bang, bang at first base. And Zoe Sullivan-Brennan. Nobody on, 2 outs, 1 in. Fifth inning. Up high, ball 1. He's like that inside corner. So he says, I'll get a better one to hit here. We're going to do a little 2-out magic. Foul ball. Get out in front of that one a little bit. As we said concurrent games. So if you're just joining us, as you got maybe out of work or something like that, tuned in for the game, thinking you're going to see baseball. If you're looking for baseball, it's on MunsingMediaSports.com. That's up in the stratosphere. Zoe Sullivan-Brennan, the right fielder. Center field. And the running catch out there made smartly by Lily Labrie. Puts it away for the third out, and Tigers do score one. We'll move to the top half of the sixth inning. 7-3, Lincoln Academy over the Tigers. Again, these two teams will play again tomorrow. Of course, we're not streaming that. We're not able to do the away games as much as, we would like to do some of that. We're just not able to do that. But we'll take a break. Hear from our good friends at Flag Financial.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
Game, Lincoln Academy. Lincoln has struggled for wins this season, but they look like they playing a good game today against the Tigers. Grace Ward will lead off against Molly Takatsu. Molly on in relief. Has come in and done a really fine job for the Tigers in relief. Takatsu with the fire down low. Starbird leads off this inning. She was up when Epperson threw out the runner stealing second base to end the last inning. That's down low. Fouled off. Nice pregame activities today. Ground ball to third. Goodman up with it over to first base. Safe at first. Lily Pinkham will step in. Starbird has reached base a couple of times today. We'll turn the lineup over to Coffin. She wants to bunt. She does. Popped up. And Epperson with a good catch. So luckily we got the cameras. We had the wide shot there. I hadn't switched it back, and it worked out well because Owen was able to follow that in. So 1 out. But we'll see with Epperson throwing out that runner last inning, if that might shut down the run game here. Starbird, the runner at first. Lily Pinkham, the center fielder.
takes the ball high. Tigers would like to keep it right here. No more than a 4-run deficit. Got the 6th and the 7th inning to do some work. That's a good pitch by Takatsu right at the knees. So Tigers graduating the 3 seniors. They've got a good nucleus coming back next year, a good middle school team. Pitchers are both back next year. Catcher Epperson, just a freshman. So you got a freshman battery going right here. So Coach Gio's got to be happy with the future. Although coaches don't live in the future, they live in the present. They've had some trials and tribulations, as a young team will. Good job by Epperson there. Saves a base advance. Starbird had to scamper back to second. Olivia Ball up. She doubled her last time up. Hit a gapper. 1 out. She'd like to place one out there again. Outfield playing her a little deep. Ball finally carrying. Got a nice stay finally. Ball 1 low. Molly Takatsu looks in, delivers. That's down and foul ball. We have a good view. We're lined right up with the first base line, and that was foul off the get-go. But some good strong contact there by Olivia Ball. Hitting in the number 4 slot, so you got to figure she's got some power, and she's shown that already with a double to the gap in left center field her last time out. 1 out, 2 on. Eagles came in with a record of 5-8, just about where the Tigers were at 4-8. They'll play again tomorrow. Both teams looking at travel during a potential prelim game. Season will be finishing up here shortly. Ground ball, second base. And that's going to get through. That's going to score a run. And reaching first, and probably a courtesy runner again for Ball. Leanne Lord has been the courtesy runner, and she'll come out of the dugout again to do those honors. Ball 1. And runner takes second base. So runners at second, third, the 1 out. 8-3 now. Down low, Epperson saves a run with a block. Lily Labrie steps in. Ahead in the count. Takes up high. Three and 0. See if she's got the take on here. And that's going to be into left field. That'll score a run to make it 8-3. So good base wrap that time for Lily Labrie. Hard hit into left field. Hit so hard that the courtesy runner Leanne Law not able to come around to score. But she's at third base. Claire Ward steps in. Still 1 out. Runners take second. So Labrie at second. Lord at third. Inside. Gets away. Play at the plate. And called out at the plate. Tigers do a good job on that one. We'll show it to you right here. We got a good view of it here from our backstop camera. Epperson with a good hustle play here. Gets back quickly. Takatsu comes in, covers the plate. And Ump had to wait and see, make sure that Takatsu had the ball, and he did. When it came out of the dust, rung her out. So that makes 2 outs. 2-0's the count. Labrie down at third now. She moved up. Epperson another block. Claire Ward. She's ahead in the count here. 9-3, 6-run lead. So Ward at first. Eagles have run on the Tigers on first and third situations, but with 2 out, I mean, you could throw through and try to throw her out at second base before the runner comes in to score. Epperson's already thrown 1 runner out. Popped up. And Chasen will get that one, and that will end the inning. But Tigers come into the bottom half of the 6th inning. They trail it 9-3. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Tigers looking to get on the board. This Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com. Friends at the Gardiner Tigers All Sports Boosters. Got the shack open over there today. Volunteers in there. They probably got both shacks open and going. And these folks do a tremendous job for the student athletes here at Gardiner Area High School. They'll be awarding their annual scholarships coming up here very soon. So we thank the Gardiner All Sports Boosters for all that they do here for us in MSA D11. Lots of behind-the-scenes things going on with the All Sports Boosters. If you'd like to join an organization of good, caring people, Gardiner All Sports Boosters always could use some more help. Oh, and 2's the count. Cheyenne Goodman, the third baseman, leading off here in the 6th for the Tigers. 1 and 2's the count. Just down low. Two and 2. To second base. And in the air and caught there by Stabbard. 1 up, 1 down.
Sophia Maroney, the shortstop. Ball one. Popped up third base side. Usual squeeze that one for the second out. So ball pitch into contact here smartly here in the 6th inning. Maddie Nas, designated player in today's game, steps up. Ball one. Nas up in the count. She's trying to get a 2-out rally going here for the Tigers. That's up high. Nas has worked the count in her favor, 3-0. Baseball had a good game going on, 4-3 last I checked. Call strike. Team's back at it tomorrow. Head down to Lincoln Academy. Swing and a miss, now full. So ball looking to come all the way back from 3-0. And squeeze there behind the dish, and that will do it. So we'll move to the 7th inning. The first. We'll take a break here and want to make sure I'm checking through our sponsors and see what I need to play. And
when you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together. At Central Maine Community College, we are building.
Jacoby Davila doing our scoreboard today. Layla Musial, the third baseman, to lead it off here for Lincoln Academy in the top half of the 7th inning. Just checked in on baseball. Lincoln Academy leading. Maddie Nas has gone in at first base, replacing Abby Prue in the lineup. She was the designated player and in that spot, so now she's gone into the field. Take over at first base. Fouled off. Lincoln Academy leading in baseball 7-4. When I checked the heels, the Eagles hadn't won a game yet. So must have been waiting for really good weather. They're playing a great game today against the Tigers. Tigers work to do down there. They're about an inning behind us, I believe.
Takatsu up high. One and two the count. Musial takes close one outside. To right field. Sullivan running under it, puts it away. One up, one down. Lafreniere, the right fielder, steps up. She's bunted a few times today. Tiger's going to look for that as Goodman's already squeezing in at third base. Nas in at the corner as well at first. Here's the bunt. She does. Good one down to first. Hit the wrong button. Sorry, folks. And good play by the Tigers. So Tigers make the play on that one. That's what happens when you're doing play-by-play in production. Sometimes you go to punch the screen, you hit the wrong thing. Ball one. This is Amelia Snabbard, the second baseman. Swing and a miss. Change of pace down to third base. Goodman can't make the play, and so a two-out base runner and top of the order, and Ronwin Coffin, the shortstop. Tigers looking to stop it right here, get into bat, see if they can't get some magic. Down to third. Oh, to first base. Tough one there into the runner, and not sure if the ball hit the runner at first base. Might have it. Drew Nas in towards, and it might have nicked off Coffin as she and the ball arrived about the same time. So they'll bring up Lily Pinkham with runners at the corners. Coffin down to second. Popped up. Room for Nas. Just off her glove. Pinkham stays alive. One to one's the count. Up high. Nice crowd in here today at Somerville Field for senior recognition for track athletes as well as softball athletes. Maddie Nas, Taryn Nichols, Abby Cooley recognized before the game for softball. That's going to be fouled up and over. Safely beyond my car. Takes a perfect, Owen, I know, was concerned about my little car parked in behind the backstop, but it takes a perfect looping one to have to get the car. Fouled off, almost off her hands, fouled off. Change of speed there that time by Takatsu, pulled the string. want to thank Owen and Jacoby coming in today to work with me. The rest of the crew overdoing baseball. We kind of strung out, but I think we made it happen. That one's fouled up and over. Lily Pinkham staying alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 runners in scoring position for the Eagles. Up high. Decision pitch to center field. And Cooley in to make the catch. That'll bring us to the 7th inning. Tigers work to do here. We'll be back to it after this.
Jeff Harder here, partner of CBU Advantage. Hey, if you're looking for a career that puts you in control, CBU Advantage can help show you the way. Become a licensed Medicare health plan sales agent. We will give you the tools to unlock 6-figure income potential while making a meaningful difference in the lives of your clients. We're going to provide you with the ability to generate year-over-year income growth, all while owning your own business. You can even work from home if needed. In short, enjoy financial freedom and the tools to succeed in a thriving business. Let's have a conversation. We'll talk to you all soon.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Guys, the 3 seniors as players of the game. We don't have 3 awards to give out, but we want to recognize those kids. Wish them the very best of luck as they move on with their post-secondary career. Tigers will have the top of the order. Chasing Takatsu, Epperson. They've got work to do. They trail it 9-3. Fouled off right side. So tomorrow night we'll be back at it. That's up high. As we'll have girls lacrosse senior recognition. 6 o'clock game. They'll take on Bangor. Have the pregame activities as well as the game. Down to first. We couldn't switch the camera fast enough. It was down there so quickly. Right to Grace Ward. She put it away for the first out of the inning. Brings up to Katsu. Good contact by Chasen, but goes for naught. Molly Takatsu steps in. She'll take low ball 1. Tigers trying to rally up. Just missed at the top of the strike zone. Olivia Ball all the way in the circle for Lincoln Academy. The Eagles flying over the Tigers 9-3. Right center field.
Out there in center field and under it, putting it away for the second out of the inning is Lily LeBrie. So Tigers down to their final out. Inside. Ball one. Zoe Epperson trying to keep it alive here for the Tigers. She does. Taryn Nichols, number 4 batter for the Tigers, on deck. Ground ball to third. To short, I'm sorry. Coffin over with it to first, and that will do it. So ball finishes off a 1-2-3 inning here in the 7th inning. Sets down the Tigers, and that will do it. Your final score, Lincoln Academy Eagles 9, the Gardiner Tigers 3. Want to thank Jacoby for stepping in, doing our stats here today, our scoreboard. Owen Munsing did our wireless camera up on the dugout. And I'm Rob Munsing. Glad that we could bring this one to you as we pulled off being able to do both senior games, baseball and softball here today. As we said, we wish the very best to the 3 seniors as they move on with their careers. Graduation exercises and class day and lots of things coming up for the seniors, and we wish them the very best of luck as they move on. Well, that wrap it up here from Somerville Field. Final score, 9-3, Eagles over the Tigers. Join us tomorrow night as we'll have senior activities in the pregame for girls lacrosse as they take on the Bangor Rams. Until then, everybody, so long.